Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy freaking Wednesday. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. What are we doing today? Are we at work, going to work, days off, running errands? Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy morning. Happy morning. We woke up today, guys. We woke up today. 15 of us woke up today. You know how many people weren't afforded that luxury? 15 people woke up today. So I'm wondering why 15 people are not saying good morning as I am saying good morning. Good morning, Benjamin. Now that's how you entered the room. Good morning, Benjamin. How are you? Good morning, Nisha. How are you? 19 people in the room and we all woke up today. Why are we not saying hello? You're from India? Okay. What's the weather like over there in India? Sending much love to you in India. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, guys. What are we up to? Benjamin, what's the weather like over there in Australia, sunshine? What is the weather like over there in Australia as we are speaking? What time is it in Australia? I have so many questions. I'm very inquisitive. I'm very well, thanks. How are you? Good morning to you, but it's nearly my bedtime. Yeah, that's why I was asking. I think it was bedtime over that. That's why I'm like, it's not morning there. Yeah, I got another friend on here from Australia, and I was pretty sure. That's why I'm like, yeah, I was pretty sure we didn't carry the same time zone. That's why I'm like, what time is it over there? Near the bedtime. Did you have a good day today, Benjamin? If you did, I'm glad. It's about 10 p.m. Okay, okay. How did your day go, Benjamin? Was it your best day ever, or it went all right? My day was definitely not my best day ever. Here it is 8:54 in the morning. Yesterday was not a good day for me. The past 4 months have not been a good day for me. But I woke up today. I was allowed to wake up today, so who am I to complain? Ghetto Planet, how are you, Honey Bun? Good morning, Ghetto. Have you been working on any projects, Honey Bun? Have you been working on any projects, Sugar Plum? India's night. Yeah, I had a great day. I actually did some gardening. Oh, wow. Now that's my type of thing. And drum practice. Okay, I respect that. Hung up a picture on the wall and watched a movie. It was my day off today. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I love to hear when people have a good day. India's night. I had a job interview, but I'm waiting on the answer. I feel good today. I respect that. Good luck, Ghetto Planet. I hope you get it. Granny's having a hard time getting a job. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. Don't even want to think about it. Ghetto Planet, they got me working 7 hours a week. 7 hours a week. And I've been working like this for a while. I'm over it. Yeah, let's not even talk about work. Let's not even talk about work or politics. We're just gonna leave that alone. Nisha, I'm sure you'll get it, baby. And when you do, you'll come back and be like, Granny, guess what? I got the freaking job. And I'm gonna say, yes, baby. When did you have the interview? Yesterday? Or was it an early this morning thing? Could have been early. Well, maybe it could have been. Good morning, Tony Snow, aka 40. How are you doing, honey bun? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Sugar Plum. Good morning. I hope all is well. Just tapping in while taking my break. No texting and driving. Thank God. Fly life, you stress me out. I wonder, I'm like, is he really taking a break or is he texting and driving? I just wanted to ask you a quick question. What is that thing on the wall above your head? Who knows what that is? Who knows what that is? Who knows what that thing is? Who knows what that thing is? Who knows what this is? Definitely happy Wednesday, my love. The interview was a couple days ago. Is for a contract for medical device development. Oh, congratulations. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so proud of you, Ghetto Planet. I'm so freaking proud. I think you're going to get it. I know you're going to get it. Now, I'm very responsible. I don't play around behind the wheel, real professional. I don't play those games. You don't have to worry. Fly life, you know how I am. I just freak out when I get to know people. I don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want people to get hurt anyways, especially when I know you. You know how I am. I say my story has been the same. I care about others. There's nothing I can do about it. That is a fan blade for a car. Fan blade for a car. Ghetto Planet is a winner, by the way. Ghetto Planet. I'm an ICU nurse. Ghetto Planet is a winner. Ghetto Planet is going to do something to change something for us. Once he gets his footing, done deal. Done deal. I have believed in Ghetto Planet since day one. I'm trying, I've been slouching. My motivation took a little bit, but recent developments gave me hope. Sometimes perseverance is all that's needed. I believe again. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I get a Ghetto Planet because Granny's in that same slump where you're just kind of like, this is my thing, Ghetto Planet. This is the problem I'm running into. I am overqualified for all the positions I'm trying to get. And it's just like, A fan blade is the coolest and most unique decoration I've ever seen. Well, actually, I have hubcaps. I have all types of car parts, but things change. You'll some days you'll see them, some days you won't. It'll depend on if the grandkids are coming over. Everything just changes. Everything changes. So this here just really is the one thing that never comes off the wall. This used to be the exercise room. It was decorated around my father that went to heaven. So certain things are just not gonna go anywhere, and that's about it. Yeah, Ghetto Planet. Then what happens? I've been in management for a lot of years, so trying to downgrade is very hard. I've even made it to corporate level in management. So the job I'm working now is my first job that's not in management. And the guy, I'm telling you, he didn't even want to hire me. Afterwards, we became friends, and he explained, but I already knew because I've been in management for so long. I'm considered unmanageable to a certain sense because I have so much management experience behind me. So it hinders me in a lot of freaking ways. I don't even know where to start at. Then I got age creeping up on me. Nobody really wants to hire in my age group, even though I'm more capable than the young people. So I got like 20 different things working against me right now. The boss I'm with is handling me badly. I'm working 7 hours a week because I won't let her handle me badly. So it's just like, it's most people get a planet that spend this man in management as long as I have. They get up there to corporate level and they just move around in that corporate level status. I'm not able to do that because I have the autistic children and things of that nature. So I've downgraded myself a lot from corporate status and just worked regular management jobs. And this is just how it works. Back and back L's will demotivate anyone. It's tenacity. Listen, you tell no lie. Back to back L's is what I've had for 4 months. I've had back to back L's my whole life. It ain't keeping me on course. Depression is a symptom, not a curse. We must persevere. I have so many questions, Ghetto Planet. I ask myself this all the time, you guys. My allergies are amongst me. You know my story, Ghetto, and you've heard it 1,000 times. And I just wonder, how did everything work out so well when I was doing everything I wasn't supposed to be doing? Here I am, mentoring the youth, homeschooling other people's children. I've always put my life on hold for my children with autism. And it seems like being that bad person, I was at the best point in my life. Is that wrong for me to say? Being this nice, all wholesome, honest person does not get me what I want at all. Total failure. And I'm just like, what the? That's so crazy, Ghetto Planet. That's so crazy. So I could be this savage young lady doing everything wrong under the sun, and everything comes full circle. Plus some. And even all the turmoil and everything that goes along with it, it just actually made it worth it. And here just to be a regular woman. Who would have thought I would have suffered so much? Is this what I walked away from everything for? Is it? Is it really? This was the rainbow on the other side. I just try to figure it out. I just I don't know. But I'm telling you, this ain't for me. This is not for me. You know, gives me a little something to think about. It definitely gives me something to think about. There's a time where I felt nothing. People assume, and Ghetto Planet, high five, say it again, say it again. People assume when you're doing the right side of the pendulum that you're trying to be a people pleaser, that or they are not capable of being that version of themselves. People assume when you're on the right side of the pendulum that you're trying to be a people pleaser. Good morning, RL. Well, I try to be this person so I wouldn't go to prison or be unalived. Prison wouldn't seem bad, you know. Unalived. I didn't want to, be unalived and leave my children. And here I am. Here I am. Who would have ever thought? Good morning, Cheryl. This is why I'm telling you. This is why people do not walk away from street activities. I'm letting you know right now. This is why. This is why. You can't go from a provider, providing for everybody amongst that comes in your path, to barely being a provider. You can't. You can't. It doesn't make logical sense to nobody. It does not make logical sense to nobody. Short answer is that it isn't cool to be the good person. No, I get it, honey bun. I just had to reread it. I had to reread it because listen, I learned life lessons from you guys. Just because you think I'm full of all these life lessons, I take in life lessons every day. I'm not too old to learn. I'm telling you, I'm not. So don't think I get on here like, yeah, I know everything. No, you see, I read comments 2, 3 times. I screenshot. I'll go back and I have screenshot. When something means enough to me, I will go back and screenshot so that way I always have it at my grasp. If I want to read it again, we learn till we go to heaven. Same, I don't want to be locked up, unalived, take a life, or dishonor my family or friends. If I didn't care about those things, I'd be a complete monster. Foreign blood, are you okay? Say it again, Benjamin. Say it again, Benjamin. Say it again. You guys want to hear something honest? I've never been more unhappy since I changed my life. You want the real answer? Not happy at all. It makes me understand why people do not make that transition. I've always understood from day one why it's hard for people to make that transition. I get it. That's why, as much as I'd like to say, yeah, I'm a success story. Am I really? Am I really in real life? Am I really? I think freaking not. Am I really? What the F can you do? NP saved lives. That's my answer. Even on my worst day, let me tell you something. On my worst day, even with people trying to unalive me, just whatever it was. And Granny never used her body, guys, so don't think nothing like that. My days were beautiful. What is my spiritual concept of good and evil? That's a good question. Actually, my mind, you want an honest answer? My mind don't even go that far. It does. As we all know, my mind does go that far. But I've seen so much evil in my life. I've been evil in my life. I can really only focus. How can I phrase this? I want to think of proper wording. I want to think of proper wording. When you've seen so much, and I know I'm still not going to come with proper wording. When you've seen so much, you can't even get past the evil you've seen. Not that I'm traumatized or anything like that. Maybe I might be. I don't want to lie and say I'm traumatized. I don't want to. I've seen things that's not meant for a woman to see. I've done things that's not meant for a woman to do. I've acted, very ignorant, and that's a total understatement. But I've seen the dark side of things with my past life. Something that a lot of people that work 9 to 5s don't get to see. So I've seen dark. I've seen dark. I've seen bad. I've seen really horrible things. What goes outside, what goes on outside in the streets when we're in the privacy of in our own home. And I'm going to say it like this, just to give you a roundabout answer. It makes you realize that those locks on your door, if this makes any sense, I've seen so much bad. I've seen so much rough, tough. I've seen. It made you realize that you have a false, what's the word? What's the word? False sense of safety because you think you're in your home. Does that make any sense? Do you understand where I'm going with this? Have a good day, Benjamin. I will keep an eye out for any more of your live chats. I would like to keep in touch. The time difference will be tricky. Well, thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate having you. Do you know what I'm saying, Ghetto Planet? Like, my wording ain't there, but I think if you know, you know. If you know, you know. When you know what HELL on Earth looks like, how can you even be scared of going to HELL in real life? You know what I mean? It's all the same. It's being awake, not woke. You know too much. It's the burden of wisdom. It is. It is. When somebody tells me, somebody told me one time, "You're not woke." What? No, you're not woke. You're not woke. I've been awake for quite some time. I really know what goes on in real life. There's alternative things going on besides what's going on in your life, in the safety of your home. There's a whole dark side out there that you're unaware of. You just see things pop up on the news every now and then. But I'm telling you now, when I see homeboys my age still riding around doing what they're doing, I can't knock them. I can't knock them. I really can't knock them. Because why would you want to be this person? What's so glamorous about being this person? What is? What aspects of this is glamorous? Be honest. What? What? Paycheck to paycheck? That sounds fun. That's all that comes from changing your life. Paycheck to paycheck. A lot of us then become felons. A lot of us are felons. A lot of us are this. A lot of us are that. So it's like we have to ask ourselves, and these people in the streets ask themselves all the time, even without, not everybody out there has felonies. Don't believe the hype. Not everybody out there has felonies. But you have to ask yourself, do you want to make this amount of money or do you want to make this amount of money? Do you want to be able to take care of everybody that comes across your path? Or do you just want to do the bare? It's a no-brainer. I remember talking to someone yesterday about voting and realized some people don't really think or care to be informed. Real NPC behavior. No real consciousness of actions. True story. True story. We have these debates, me and people I run into. We have these debates all the time. Some of them are looking at the situation and be like, oh, yeah, see, you're doing good. When they say that, I'm like, what? What? Where'd you get that from? What? Because nobody's trying to unalive me? Why? Because nobody's trying to arrest me? What makes you think I'm doing good? Because of those things? What makes you think politics is so tainted that is homemade for box behavior? That it is homemade for box behavior, home base. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, see, I had to reread. I'm like, homemade? Yes. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm just going to say this again. That's why young men in the streets. Don't walk away from the streets. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Because you cannot go from being here and accept being here. You just cannot. It doesn't feel good. It's not a proud moment. It's not glorified. It's not. It's not. It's not. And I'm not saying we're too good to struggle. We're not. But that's just why we chose that. So we didn't struggle. So we didn't struggle. Like everybody working is struggling. Yes, this is bothersome. This is bothersome. Because these are things we are not acquired to. Oh, I can't even talk. So don't worry. We're the same. High five. DNA test. We might be related. But it's just weird because it's weird. It's weird. I don't even know where to start this conversation at. Very weird. Very weird. When I was growing up, I watched my friends struggling, not being able to buy food, not being able to pay rent, not being able. And I didn't want to be that person. And I see why I didn't want to be that person. Then we're looked down upon because we choose an alternative life. Wants to live like this? Just ask yourself. Who wants to live like this in real life? Who? Who? Who, how, when, why? I'm just trying to. Who? Then you throw circumstances on it. A lot of the street individuals were raised by it, influenced by it in every sense of their life, from the music they listen to the shows. Well, see, I wasn't. I wasn't. I have a white father, a businessman. I wasn't influenced by it the least bit. I chose it. So we can't say every. That's a very false statement. That's a very false statement. A lot of my friends' fathers didn't do that. So I know that's the generalization we have in our mind, but that's not a true statement. That's the statement. That's a story that is sold to us, but that's not it. I want to say 50-50. I'll go 50-50. This is where the spiritual concepts of good and evil come in. Maybe your strife. I grew up in Flint, and most of my friends were brought up that way. I don't know. Granny's been in that a lot of years, and that wasn't always that wasn't it the majority of the time. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. No, my strife, child. Fame and fortune might unfortunately lock you in. Morning, DJ. I don't know, ghetto. I don't know. I got so many questions. I wouldn't say questions, more like debatable theories. Morgan, Morgan from Africa. On my work schedule for the job I'm already working at, I'll be working 7 hours this week. That's what I'll be working. Last week, I worked 1 day or 2 days, I think 6 hours. Yes, this week I'll be working 7 hours. That's what I'm working. It really depends on how far down the road you go. I ran with a gang for a couple years, but definitely didn't dive headfirst into it. Well, I've been around it all. And the majority of people, I was in very deep for many, many years. And I'm just telling you from personal experience. The majority of the people I ran, I'm just gonna say it like this: nobody was forced into anything. You can take what you want from that. I myself was personal choice. It was either lay up because you have to, or do this. Date guys because you need them, or do this. I chose do this. Yeah, I'm a different type of woman. I chose do this because I understand that God had already threw circumstances at me with these children, so I already knew my whole life would be hampered until the day I went to heaven. I understood that. I'm all right, Leah. I'm just wondering, no, I'm not wondering. I'm just, it's days like this, it just makes me understand why people don't change. It makes me very understanding, very understanding. I like to look at things from many angles, just not one angle. So it makes it very understanding. Just know, just because you see this woman sitting here acting this certain way, this isn't who I've been for many, many years. Oh, and I've always been able to conduct a good conversation and things of that nature. Oh, here we freaking go. Who is this? We all change at different times, but you will change. But you will change. Yeah, here they go. They're bothering me. They're bothering me. Have a good day, RL. Well, life and time has changed. I don't like this. I'm just letting you know. I don't like this. I don't like this. This isn't for everyone. It's not. Listen, your boy won. Congratulations. You are a controlled person. Congratulations, Taz. You're a controlled person, baby. I don't know what you want me to say. You're controlled, okay? You're controlled like we're controlled. Congratulations. You just picked who you're controlled by, okay? Congratulations. Congratulations, baby. I don't know what you want me to say. Wow. Alrighty. You just picked, and basically he don't control you. He's just the face. He has people behind him that controls everything. So if you think he's sitting behind his desk saying, "Hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that," he got people making decisions for him. But I'm gonna just walk away on that. I'm gonna just walk away on that. Have a good day, RL. I love you, honey bun. And thank you, even granting these positive energy. DJ Wiz, the things they say to me sometimes. Positive vibes. I appreciate you sharing. I get something out of you going live every time. You don't always get what you want, but there's life lesson in there somewhere. If you pay attention and if you open up your mind, there is life lessons. There is life lessons. It just depends on how your mind works and how you're willing to take it. Come on, Granny, let's walk. Walk with Granny. Walk with Granny. Walk with Granny. Yeah, I give the game. I give the game for free. It's up to everybody what they do with it. It's up to people what they do with it. I actually give you life game, but everybody's who am I to say anything? Charles, Mark. Oh, this woman knows nothing. This old woman don't know nothing. I wish I could walk. Listen, me walking, me doing anything, I got to sit here. It does not work well. Everybody's like, why you always sitting there? I cannot film and do all those other things. I need a cameraman. It does not work out right. It is free game. It's free game, and I just don't give the street side of the free game. I just give life lessons in general. So, you can learn something. You can learn something. You don't get old being foolish. Say it again. Say it again, Charles. Say it again. It doesn't make it any better, but say it again. True story. Just know. Only reason Granny walked away from her other activities because I want to be here for my children. Because I know my children need me. My children have autism. I ain't never been so unhappy in my whole life. Right hand of God. I don't want to lie to nobody. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. I'd be lying. I'd be lying. Longevity is a game. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Longevity in what though? That's just it. Longevity in what? I know you do, Leah. That's why I'm here for you, baby. It took me till I was 27 to learn what responsibilities was. Oh no, I knew what responsibilities was way at a young age. That's why I did what I did. I've always known what responsibilities is. I take on everybody else's responsibilities. If anybody knows me, I take on other people's responsibilities, and I pride myself in doing it. I've always known what responsibilities were. Responding ability is two words. My ability to respond determines a lot. Well, this regular life don't give you them things. I'm just letting you know. This regular life does not give me stability, security, or peace of mind. No, it does not. You want me to lie? I don't know. This regular life does not offer me any of that. When the money was good in the streets, we wanted to look good. Good cars, jewelry, wise investments is what we needed. What's wrong, Leah? Well, I don't know. I was never really into the big cars and the jewelry. I was never living that life. Not saying I didn't have, but that wasn't my thing. My money went right back into the community on people's children, elderly, my own children, medical bills. My money went to what it was supposed to go to. It just didn't go to ate a lot of Oreos yesterday. That's funny. I ate a whole pack the other day. I ate a whole pack the other day, Lee, and I didn't get sick at all. Ah, good morning, Cornelius. I was the quiet one. No telling what I might do. Oh, I wasn't the quiet one, and you could tell what I was gonna do. I was not the quiet one. And you didn't have to figure it out. It was written all over my face. Made me go to the bathroom. I might be allergic. You may be. Happy Wednesday, Cornelius. Yeah, I was pretty straightforward. What you see is what you got. And that was it. Nothing else, nothing more. I'm going to wreak havoc and save people in the same breath. That's what I had. I don't want to lie to nobody. Walked away because I can't have my kids without a dad. Well, that's why I walked away, Charles. And here we are. Not me blank face and low tone, even arguing. Oh, I get it, stick man. I get it. Let me see if it's raining, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't like being this person. They're they're so good, can't help it. Peanut butter would be good on them. I don't even like them. I was just doing something that day. I don't even like Oreos like that. I don't like cookies and chips and stuff. I was just having a moment. I don't like stuff like that. I love you, stick man. Yeah, I don't know why I ate all those Oreos. I was not living my best life. Thought I was, but I was like, man, this shit is nasty. At the time, it seemed good, but I ain't really like them. I would rather just had the jar of peanut butter. I would have rather just had the jar of peanut butter, and I would have been happy. No soy in Oreos if you're lactose. I like sugar. I need to quit. Today's question is how you gonna move now that powers and control are coming after you, your property, your money? Oh, they've been doing that. That ain't nothing new. They've been doing that. Oh, that's already been in the freaking works. You had some peanut butter last night. Yeah, all that's kind of actually been in the works. So, yeah, it don't matter if you move in silence or not. We are we are controlled people. Nothing we do is secret. Nothing we do is private. Nothing. We are controlled people. So we could think we're moving in silence all day long. Maybe you might be, honey bun. You love cheese. I'm gonna take my gosh darn medicine. F that garlic. Some days I care, some days I don't. I know I am fat. F that garlic. F that water. F it all. My kidneys already shot anyways. How much worse can it be? I just like to eat. Sorry, that's crime. Thanks, Granny. Need to take my meds too. Yeah, I can never keep up with my medicine, y'all. I didn't take it last night. So I'm like, let me take it this morning while I'm on live. Let me just I can't keep up, y'all. I can't keep up. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. Got a lot of things going on in my life. I can't remember what I did. Life is life, and Granny. Life is life. No, no. Let me rephrase this. Life is always life me, but when I left the streets alone, life really lifed me. Do you hear me? You're almost famous, Granny. There's no such thing as being famous. As much as there is, there ain't. I wouldn't want to, and I'm very far from it. I don't want anybody to, even if I were famous. See, I've had money before, so it that I know what it's like to have people cater to you. I know what it's like for a lot of people to need you, a lot of people to follow you, a lot of people to salute you. Yes, nice, okay. It's but what's it really mean? What's it really mean? Last night taught me a lot. Gotta lock in. Anything is possible. We stay locked in regardless of setbacks. The setbacks will hurt. I agree, Ghetto Planet. No, I'm not famous. I'm far from it. Far from it. Being famous or having somebody, been there, done that. Not saying it wasn't a nice, I didn't like the treatment. That would be a lie, but that's not what that's not what made me. I made me. That didn't make me. Oh yeah, stick man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going viral. I know some famous people too. Yeah, I've even had a child. I've been around stars. My son hung with fellow stars, youth stars, before he hung with regular friends. A lot of people don't know it, but one of my autistic sons has already modeled, already done commercials, already done all of that at a very young age. That stuff it doesn't, it doesn't move me like that. I've already mingled with people in the entertainment industry in all different forms of fashion, and it doesn't move me like that. Me providing for myself and my family is what moves me. All that other stuff, I don't care nothing about. Working 7 hours a week isn't providing for nobody. Well, I appreciate that, Leah. You're the world for me too, baby. My little cousin went from here to Embry Riddle. Now, yeah, I've had cousins that played overseas. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've already two girl cousins actually, and you guys never know who they are. And see, I don't even. It's a lot of things I don't even tell. But once again, that that just doesn't. No, I don't. I have, but I don't. I did it just playing around in it. I mean, I did it once or twice for a team, but not nothing serious. I had a baby when I was really young. Napoleon got exiled after winning many wars. He said, "Nah, it's not over." We went back to France and was only received and started winning more wars. He had to be compromised by weak alliances. You're famous to me. I'm your biggest fan. No, I'm not famous to you. I treat you how you deserve to be treated. I'm not famous. My other cousin started a trash company from zero. Yeah, no, I get it. My dad had a fifth grade education and built a whole empire. So, that's what I'm saying. I understand a lot of aspects of life that people wouldn't expect me to understand. And here I am. Here I am. See how life works out? Here I am. Go figure, right? Yep, the whole empire is with my siblings and my mother. That was an unselfish decision I made. Yep, that's an unselfish decision I made. And I regret nothing. But just, just to show you, I fought for nothing and whatever had to be signed over or could be questioned, I just signed it. Didn't care, didn't want it. If I can't be there for my mother and my siblings, they deserve, whatever my father had. That's it and that's all. If it's meant for me, my children to have, we will obtain it. If not, we won't. I got to make sure my mother is going to be taken care of financially. Just because I'm not there, she's going to have medical needs. Napoleon died on the island in exile with 24/7 lockdown. He was the emperor at one point and a true winner. Life be life for everyone, everywhere, every day. It sure does. Don't make it any easier to know it, but it sure does. And I'm big. I tell everybody that life's everyone, just in different ways. Life's everyone. My parents have nothing. My grandparents had nothing. I got to get what I worked for. Yeah, I got to get what I worked for. I gave, everything is with my mother and my siblings. I don't really know my siblings. I left at a very young age, so I don't even really know them. So we're not having like phone calls. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. My siblings are younger than me, way younger than me. So when I left, they were, about the same age as my children. Some of them, oh, I get it. My oldest brother is in his 60s. My youngest brother is like 23. Yeah, that's how we are. No, we don't even have conversations. I don't know. There's nothing to talk about. I don't know. They're like complete strangers. I don't want to lie to anybody. I don't know anything about them. We look like we could be related. No, I get it, but I wasn't, I left home at a. Our dynamic in our house was plagued by mental health and other things. So I left at a very, very young age. When you leave at a very, very young age with those type of things in your way, you don't turn back. You don't go back. And then with being so my siblings being so young, you know, it's just how it happened. Yeah, I left at like 15, 16. I went to prison at 16 and got out at 27. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, honey bun. You have a better chance of being unbothered and unfettered. Did I say that right? By convoluted circumstances and obligations. I'm very proud of you, Stick Man. I'm very proud of you. I really am. That's really proud of you. See, that makes me smile. That makes me smile. I said it right. Good morning, Bronxy Wonksy. I said it right. I said it right. Ivan. Nice to meet you, Ivan. I appreciate that, Stick Man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that life has worked out for you. I, I'm glad to hear that. I really am. Well, I am unfettered. So, we don't want to tell that lie. We don't want to tell that lie. I've been unfettered for many, many years. I've been held down by many things. She walks to her own music. Facts. My life is upside down. I have a brain injury. I think somebody got me somehow. Here we go with this. Man. Oh my, hold on.